Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Girls brought together by Queensland research mission into rare brain disorder hereditary spastic paraplegia. Two little girls from different parts of the globe who share an extremely rare and debilitating genetic brain disorder have been united by Queensland research aiming to find a breakthrough drug treatment. Sunshine Coast's Tallulah Whitred, 3, and Singapore's Alyssa Lim, 2, would probably have never met under normal circumstances, but their families have come together in Brisbane as part of a study into their devastating disease, hereditary spastic paraplegia. Researchers will analyze stem cells collected from inside Tallulah and Alyssa's nasal cavities in a quest to find a drug that halts the progression of the disease or, in a fairyland scenario, reverses it. The girls inherited two abnormal copies of the SPG56 gene from both parents, resulting in a type of hereditary spastic paraplegia so unusual it occurs in fewer than 1 person out of every million. Tallulah is the only known child in Australia with the currently incurable condition, and Alyssa is the only diagnosed case in Singapore. So few children worldwide have hereditary spastic paraplegia type 56, that doctors are unable to tell their parents how the degenerative condition will progress or how long their daughters are likely to live. They are unable to talk, walk or even crawl. But both sets of parents say the disease has not robbed their girls of the ability to smile and experience joy. They take solace from their daughters' giggles while simultaneously fearing for their futures. The families first met online via a Facebook group for families of children with the same type of hereditary spastic paraplegia. They say finding the group has helped relieve the extreme loneliness they feel as parents of children living with an ultra-rare medical condition. There are no rules and no book written to tell us what comes next, which is one of the most amazing things when meeting other parents, Tallulah's dad Chris Whitred said. We get to share our knowledge. His wife, Golden, added, that connection of just having someone who really knows what you've gone through, and what you're going through, is bonding in a very serious and lasting way. Amid the grief of raising a child with an uncertain future, research led by 2017 Australian of the Year Ellen Mackay-Sim at Griffith University has thrown the families a medical lifeline. The Whitreds, who also have a son Finn, 5, moved from Darwin to the Sunshine Coast last year to be closer to Emeritus Professor Mackay-Sim's research and have raised more than $500,000 since last June to help fund studies into Tallulah's form of hereditary spastic paraplegia. We've got the best of the best. After searching the world for solutions to Tallulah's malady, they found the top scientists in their own backyard, Australia. As a family, we researched hard before we selected our research team, Mrs. Whitred said. We've got the best of the best. I feel so blessed in a way. I know that a lot of people think that sounds insane to say blessed, but these are the cards we got dealt. I just feel so lucky that we've been dealt them in a time when there is hope in research. Professor Mackay-Sim describes his scientific work into rare diseases as like being a detective, searching for clues to help unlock the key to a mystery illness. We all read detective novels. At least, I do, he said. And it is the mystery of it happening that keeps you going. You're always searching around for clues as to what might be applicable to what you're doing. The 70-year-old has been studying different forms of hereditary spastic paraplegia, HSP, since 2006 with funding from the Australian-based HSP Research Foundation. More than 80 types of the condition have been identified, caused by defects in different genes. Using nasal stem cells, researchers at the Griffith Institute for Drug Discovery, GRIDE, have been able to screen drugs for their potential to reverse the impact of genetic mutations on those cells. The technique has already resulted in the identification of a drug candidate for a more common type of adult-onset hereditary spastic paraplegia caused by a mutation in the SPG4 gene. They are hopeful of taking the drug to a patient trial. In that case, Professor Mackay-Sim's team identified an active ingredient, dubbed noscapine, in an approved cough medicine sold overseas. GRIDE researchers will use the same screening process in a bid to find a drug that can stop the progress of Tallulah and Elisa S disorder. Drug screening underway armed with Tallulah S genetic information and data on the biological mechanisms of known drugs. Computational biologist Dr. Alex Cristino has used artificial intelligence to select about 3,000 drugs already approved for other conditions to screen for their ability to normalize the girl's stem cells. There are thought to be more drugs in the world, at least